Will the government send us to jail for refusing to give up our crypto? Maybe. I am praying no. But I can't, in all honesty, say that that's a zero possibility. I can't say it's a 50-50 possibility because I think that the incentives built into Bitcoin have good odds of overcoming that. But could there be a period? Yes. Now, in mass, no. And this is why it's so important for us to achieve what's commonly referred to as the transigent minority. Now, the transigent minority is not the majority, it's a minority, but it's a powerful minority that becomes so vocal that they get what they want. And so, one example of the transigent minorities, I think that the Jewish people, the people who share the Jewish faith, they've done a good job of becoming sort of like a transigent minority in a variety of different cultures that they're not even from. So, for instance, they demand kosher meats. And so, most restaurants today, with even a minority of Jewish people in the area, will just make their meats kosher because the people who are not interested in kosher meats don't mind. And so it's a win-win, right? I say, okay, let's just make all the meats kosher so we can eliminate this issue because no one else who doesn't care really cares. So now all the meats are kosher. And we can take, as Bitcoiners, we can take a lesson from that. When enough people are Bitcoiners and demand kosher, right? The rest of the world is going to be like, well, yeah, I mean, they're not okay. That's fine. It's no difference to me. But we have to reach that transigent minority. Look that term up, transigent minority. A minority can be very popular, very powerful. You don't need a majority. You need a transigent minority. And so that's one of the reasons I spend time with you. I don't ask you for anything. I don't ask you for anything to talk to you, to be with you, to sit for hours answering your dumb questions. Some of them are dumb. But it's all for this collective movement to build this transigent minority. The minority is very powerful, and the majority yields to a transigent minority. We see this happening in US politics today with former President Trump adopting a more pro-Bitcoin crypto stance, right? It's not because the majority of Americans own crypto. It's estimated maybe 50 million. There's 350 million Americans, 50 million, yet we've got presidential candidates pandering to the 50 million, starting to become that transigent minority. They become so loud, they feel like they're the majority. It feels like they're the majority. And now you wonder why my mouth is so big and I'm so loud. Trying to be the transigent minority,